You want... Of course, it's justified.
It's justified.
Yes.
After Tulsa King Season 2's ending, Episode 9, most of Dwight Manfredi's Sylvester Stallone issues vanished. Yet, some things still need explanation in light of Jackie Ming's Rich Ting death. Jackie Ming's death marks the final release of the long-standing pressure that Tulsa King Season 2 has been building towards. Although some of the almost whole cast of Tulsa King Season 2 performed a more significant role than others, practically all of them participated in bringing down the leader of the Chinese triad. Armand Trucy, Max Casella, was one of the main loose threads left following Tulsa King Season 2's finale, Episode 8. He stole $500,000 from the bread $2 and Goody and left only to turn around when he approached the Mexican border. That choice seemed odd at the time, but Arman's whole character path became even more perplexing following one of Tulsa King's most dramatic turns. This twist directly led to Jackie Ming's death, making it crucial to understand it accurately, particularly given that Tulsa King Season 3 could be imminent. The ambush at Margaret's Ranch expanded. The ambush of Jackie Ming at the Fenario Ranch was the major spectacle of Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 9, and the event everything in the episode was developing to. Despite serving as the episode's primary conflict and the scene where the true villain of Tulsa King Season 2 first appeared, the ambush was surprisingly brief. Jackie went from attacking Dwight to being buried by Bigfoot, Mike Cashflow Walden, in a few minutes. Some of the specifics could have been lost in the fight. Fortunately, the preparation for the ambush also highlights the specifics of what transpired. To bring Jackie Ming down, Dwight and his gang, Bill Bevilacqua and his gang, Ahanu Michaela Yapez, and some of his other Native Americans banded together. Both Dwight and Bill concealed themselves in separate stables and aimed their weapons at Jackie and his group. The floodlights turned on, blinding Jackie's group and turning the scene into a shooting gallery. Then Ahanu and his allies slipped behind and outflanked the Chinese gang, killing them with knives and other melee weapons. Armand guided Jackie and his group into a trap, then fled as the bullets began to fly, therefore enabling everything that was possible. Why Dwight let Tyson kill Jackie Ming in Tulsa King Season 2? Although the ambush eliminated all of Jackie's men, the Chinese crime boss did not perish in the gunfight. After Grace, McKenna Quigley Harrington shot him in the leg, the rest of the gang hauled him into a barn for execution. Though he let Tyson kill Jackie with Jimmy's tomahawk, Dwight did not really perform the honors of killing Jackie. Dwight let Tyson kill Jackie for a really straightforward reason. Jackie was culpable, and Tyson sought retribution for the car bomb that had injured his father, Mark Michael Beach. As Dwight remarked, the murder was justified. Dwight might have had other more subdued motives as well, but he had a very basic one for allowing Tyson to perform the fatal blow on Jackie. Perhaps Dwight used Tyson's personal retribution to further desensitize him to violence. Tyson has been more involved in the gang throughout Tulsa King Season 2. Helping to bury Carl's body and killing a man might have been the next step in transforming him into a fully active gangster. This could suggest that Tyson's future role as Tulsa King will involve significantly more responsibility and authority. How did Armand play in Jackie Ming's attack? The disclosure of Armand's actions following the theft of the bread $2 marked by far Tulsa King Season 2's most dramatic turn. Although the program depicted Armand turning back soon after stealing Goody at the bar, it wasn't until the very last minutes that it became clear that he had turned himself into Dwight and asked Dwight to kill him. Bigfoot mentioned Armand as a visitor at the beginning of the episode. Instead of killing him, Dwight had Armand lure Jackie Ming into the trap at the Fenario Ranch. Dwight had a few grounds for forgiving Armand. Joanne, Annabella Shora, halted Dwight just before Armand fired, giving him time to consider his options regarding the traitor. Dwight then remarked, "It's never too late to make things right," indicating he wanted Armand to atone for his error instead of perish for it. Armand's only chance to right matters, though, was to visit Jackie and guide him into the ranch trap. Later on, Dwight returned to the gang, effectively pardoning Armand for his theft of the bread $2. How will Jackie Ming's death affect Tulsa King Season 2's finale? Despite Jackie Ming being the primary antagonist in Tulsa King Season 2, he primarily operated in the shadows. Dwight and the gang have no one big enemy to combat now that he's dead, but Tulsa King Season 2 still has another episode left. The show's remaining unresolved issues, Cal Thresher, Bill Bevilacqua, Chicky Invernizzi, Dominic Lombardozzi, and Tina Manfredi, Tatiana Zappardino, will likely occupy their time in the conclusion. Cal's narrative ends seem somewhat straightforward, as Bill has already stated that he would kill Cal once he has reached a settlement with Dwight. Regarding the remainder of Dwight's rivals and family members, their narratives are more difficult to forecast. Despite Bill and Dwight uniting to oppose Jackie, their animosity remains unwavering. While Dwight swore to get retribution for Jimmy's murder, Bill is still enraged at Carl's death and Vic's injuries at Tyson's hands. They might not be able to resolve their differences, and the two gangsters could opt to continue their conflict rather than coexist. Though it doesn't seem like it would be able to last, there is still hope they may negotiate a peace pact. At the end of Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 9, Chicky was on a train traveling to Oklahoma. Vincent Piazza, had given him instructions either to kill Dwight or to persuade him to work with the Invernizzi family in New York once more. Despite the limited options, Chicky's decision upon arriving in Oklahoma remains uncertain. Chicky will undoubtedly attempt to kill Dwight. He might decide to join Dwight solely out of resentment towards Vince, which would result in a fairly dramatic turn of events. Before Tulsa King Season 2 ends, Dwight has one last person to visit, his daughter Tina. Dwight sends Tina back to New York to ensure her safety before the war between Bill Bevilacqua and Jackie Ming begins. This led to a rift between the father and daughter, as Tina grew weary of Dwight's criminal lifestyle, disrupting her life. As Dwight advised Armand, though it's never too late to rectify things, he can try to apologize to Tina and bring his blood family back together in the second Tulsa King season finale.